So, I'm doing a paranormal tag. My freaking hair's a mess, but I redyed it. It's black again. So, good morning, everybody. How are you? It's been an interesting evening last night. I thought I would do a paranormal tag. I got my coffee mug. So, let's just get right into it. How old were you when you had your first paranormal experience? I was 6, I think. We were at my cousin's house, and I was sleeping, and I woke up because I had to go to the bathroom, and this white person went through the end of our bed. Like, we were sleeping in the living room or something, and this person just glided through the end of the bed. That was my first one. I've had many since. Too many to talk about. Have I always believed in ghosts? Yeah, because since I was 6, I've been having paranormal experiences, so... And, I've always been obsessed with ghost shows and books and all that kind of stuff, so... my favorite place to investigate is probably out at the cemetery. I haven't really been out much. I haven't done a lot of, investigating, so hopefully this summer we'll be able to get out. My favorite investigation tool is just my camera and my senses. The one time we did go out, there was a red orb, a big red orb, that flew, it came at my face. And I went like this, and I backed up, and I turned and I looked at my husband, and I was like, take a picture right there, and we caught it. He caught it. So, that was awesome. And I went back to see if there was lights or anything, but it wasn't there. What is my scariest paranormal experience? That would be the orb. Having the big red giant ball fly at your face? Yeah, that was scary. The second one would be getting grabbed. I had my foot, my actual leg was grabbed, a hand grabbed it. That was creepy. My third one would be seeing the toys levitating. I had a toy, and it was on the floor, and I had another toy, a kiss toy, and it floated down on top of the other one. Those were scary. My favorite paranormal experience? Probably I had a shelf that had all these toys on them, and it was like a little kid would come and knock all the toys over. And then I would put the toys up, and the toys would fall down. And I would put them up, and they would fall down. And finally I just put the toys somewhere else and was done with it, moved the shelf. I know a lot of people that have had paranormal experiences. I run into a lot of like-minded people. Everything that tends to happen with me and my friend Kat. So... Do you have trouble convincing friends and family about your paranormal experiences?
I need a parking deck.
Yes, I hear you.
I need a parking deck.
My son needs a parking deck. Do you have any trouble convincing friends and family about your paranormal experiences? Yeah, they probably think I'm pretty crazy. Because half the time, it's explainable, and I just get excited, and I'm pretty sure it's me. And I'm just, overreacting to things, so... Favorite paranormal TV show or movie? Ooh. Well, I love Ghost Adventures. I still think that I should go to the Haunted Museum and get to investigate with that, because, hi, 2 sensitives in a room, well, yeah, maybe that wouldn't work. Yeah, no, maybe that's not a good idea. I suppose not. Favorite movie was probably Poltergeist back in the day when I was 10, and I've been scared of clowns because of that movie ever since. And I love shows like My Ghost Story and A Haunting, and I love those stories. Those are awesome. Dream place to investigate. Just because it hasn't been done, I would like to go to the Amityville house. Because it's supposedly haunted. And people who live there now say they've never experienced anything, so I'd like to go just to see what you could get, if anything. It'd be fun to just say, hey, I've been in the house. Let's see, number 10. Do you prefer to investigate alone or in a group? Yeah, I want to be with a group. I don't ever want to be alone. I would love to be with people. I don't know. I mean, I've wandered off by myself in the cemetery and stuff, but I kind of like being with others. Is my home haunted? I think so. Not as much activity happens here than it does like at other places I've lived. My old apartment, we used to come home and the doors would always be open. Like the cupboard doors were always open. Always. Like all of the cupboard doors were open every time we came home. So I don't know. And when I moved, I said, hey, if there's anybody here that wants to come with us, you can, but you got to behave and stay in the basement. So if there's anything here, it's in the basement. Have you ever had any paranormal experiences with animals? What does that mean? Like, have my animals had experiences? Yes. I've watched my cats follow things around. We have a ghost cat that we named Milk that Ryan has seen and tried to pet in the dark, and like I almost stumbled over him in the dark. Like I was trying to walk through the kitchen and thought I was actually going to stumble onto my cat, and when I put my foot down, there was no cat. So, but I haven't seen him in a while. Like we haven't seen Milk in quite a while. So, you know, the dog will sometimes like look at Jackson's room and growl and bark, and I've got like orbs and things sometimes around the pets. Yeah, and that's it for the paranormal tag. Boo. That was no fun. I guess that kind of lead me into my ranty thing, but I really want to talk more about paranormal stuff. I don't have any haunted objects. I don't think. Boo! I wish I had more things to... I had an interesting thing the other day. I was trying to get Jax to, like, sing for me. And it could have been me. It was probably me. But you can hear a voice on my recorder saying, you know, I'm like, come on, Jax, come on, sing. And he doesn't want to sing, and you can hear a whispery, sing it. And so I don't know if that was me or if that was paranormal. The next couple hours later, I was making him noodles, and we have a Star Wars lunchbox, a Darth Vader lunchbox up on top of the shelf. And that lunchbox, I turned to grab something, and the lunchbox flew off the shelf. And Jax says that he saw it, but I can't really say whether it was him climbing up and grabbing it, and it fell, or if it really did, like, fly. But that was the same location that I caught the whisper. So, alright, guys. Okay, buddy. Rule number 1, don't film when your child is awake. But I'm a busy mommy, and I have videos to do, and I have rants. So, yeah. Okay. Stay spooky. Bye.